What's going on? It's your boy, Flicarguy, back with another video. Today we're at the Canadian International Auto Show, so I'm gonna browse around, see what's new, see what's hot, look at some of my favorite stuff, and just see what's popping for the day, alright? So follow me, let's go! Alright guys, so today I'm just kind of freestyling it. Well, I kind of always do freestyling, but I'll touch on some stuff, kind of browse around so you can kind of get a perspective of coming to the auto show. Hopefully the audio is not crazy. I might switch to my headphones. Since I'm here, we're at Nissan. What do you guys think? Like, to me, Nissan hasn't really made no hot shit in a long time. To me, as a brand, Nissan's kind of boring as shit. Like, I guess this is a new Sentra they're trying to make look sporty or whatever. New Sentra SR. I mean, what else do they got? For Nissan, the most exciting car is probably the Nissan GTR, which is of course like a supercar, but I mean, everything's come a long way. You see double stitching, leather seats in a Sentra. So out of everything that Nissan has, this is the one thing that stands out when you're looking at Nissan. Godzilla. But again, even where this car is concerned, this car hasn't changed much since it came out in 2008, 2009. They added a little bit more power. Looks like they updated the screen a little bit, but essentially they've kept this car the same for damn near 10, 11 years. Been the same thing, so I don't know, you guys tell me what you think, but I think Nissan needs some new shit. Everything looks the same. Same thing if you look at the 370. Same thing, this is the top of the line Nismo. And this is the same shit that's been out for the past 5-6 years. They didn't change the screen.
That's nice.
Same old screen. I'm not impressed. So let me move on. So now we're gonna walk over into Mazda. And this is shit that usually when I come to the auto show, I usually skip past a lot of this shit, but I said this year, let me actually take a quick little look to see what some of these car companies been up to. Because I know sometimes on my videos, you see a lot of exotics, a lot of nice cars. I like all types of cars, but not just anything. Let's see, this is their CX-9, so this is their full-size SUV. These start at 40 grand, so if you can see, it's a pretty big car. Looks like this is a 7-seater, but just to give you an idea of the interior. So yeah, you got 3 rows of seating in here. Like even their entry-level Mazda 3 here, 2020 Canadian Car of the Year. If you look at it, what looks cooler, this or a Toyota Corolla? This looks way cooler than a Toyota Corolla. It looks real sporty, but it's still pretty much at that same price point. And it's not as common, like the lights and everything make it look like a sports car. So here now they have an electric Golf. This is the way everything is going. Everything is a plug-in now. You guys let me know in the comments, what do you think of all of these e-cars? Like me, I'm a fan of gas and motors. E-Golf starting at 37,000. Like, there's no way this can be as fun as a R or something. Like, I don't know. Let's see. I haven't been in a new Volkswagen in a long time, but that's one thing. All of the newer cars are definitely stepping up their game with their materials, double stitching in a lot of the cars that used to be basic. So it's like everybody's having to step their game up on these interiors and stuff. Let's see what we have here. Volkswagen Arteon. This looks like some form of Passat CC replacement. That's what this reminds me of. Two-liter turbo, 268 horsepower. Pretty sleek looking, but doesn't really move me. And now here we are on to Hyundai. They got a few concepts, and then this looks concept-ish, but it looks like it's their new okay, it's a fuel cell SUV starting at 73,000, so I don't know anything about this one. So it looks like it's hydrogen powered, 160 horsepower. Check this out. Remote smart parking assist automatically parks or retrieves itself from a parking space with or without a driver. So that's where things are going. That's kind of cool. Well, let's get a front view of this thing. This is a pretty radical looking concept. So I just had this conversation with this one about Hondas and Kias, and she always says that they're all trash. However, I actually think, let me find something that I think is kind of dope. Like this, for example, has been a very, very talked about, very sought after vehicle. Starts at 40,000, as shown 56,000. Now, if you're looking for a full-size SUV, this is a pretty nice vehicle. I mean, you look inside, the seats are nice, has a little screen. Tons of space in here if you look back. 3 rows of seating. So yes, it's a Hyundai, but I mean it's a pretty decent size. And for the price of what you're getting, plus with their warranty, I think it's cool. And I mean, plus Hyundai races and stuff, like they do some cool shit. Again, it's not my favorite. You'll probably never catch me in one, but it's come a long way. If you guys are old enough to remember what a Hyundai Pony is and a Hyundai Stellar, then you'll know that it's come a long way since then. But yeah, again, nothing crazy. Their most crazy stuff is their concepts, which is cool that they always come with all these concepts.
Around the steering wheel and down the seats. These seats are available in either cloth or leather, and in this model for white, so they don't absorb as much sun and get that hot in the summer when it travels down the roof.
So this is a Genesis SUV. This is the GV80 coming soon. What do you think? Because it's Genesis. brown doors with the gray interior. It's nice. So, and we're back. Battery died. I wanted to get the back of this with it closed, but let's close it down and take a look. Real good looking. I like the back. Alright, let's move along.
So 2021 and this series
That green leather's something different though. So for me, I like the Telluride better than the Palisade. I think the grille and the headlights look better. For 45,000? For 45,000, I think this is better looking than the Honda. Even though it's the same vehicle essentially, I just think the way they chose to make the headlights and the grille and the tail lights look way better in here than they do in the actual Honda, even though it's pretty much the same vehicle, but this one just looks better. Look how mean this grille is. It actually looks bossed up. So they'll win on that. But again, I'm not big into the economy cars and whatever. I know they have their rightful place, but it's just never been a thing for me. But what I will say is Kia and Honda have definitely stepped up the quality on their cars, because if you remember back when Honda had a Stellar and a Pony, you'd know that these cars have come along. Okay, so this is the hot new Jeep that came on the scene last year that everybody's been going crazy for. Gladiator. This is the Rubicon edition. So with the Rubicon, you get all these. Rubicon, you can see 69,000. So it's like dual top and cold weather group and like a bunch of other options. So you see, they start at like 49 and work their way up. So right now, Rubicon is up there. So see, it's kind of nice in here compared to the old Jeeps. And here you'll see a whole bunch of different versions of the Jeep. We have this. And then of course we have still the undisputed fastest SUV in the world. Trackhawk, 707 horsepower, supercharged 6.2 liter. Whenever you see the yellow brakes, take caution. That's 707 horsepower waiting for you. Supercharged. I like this metallic paint. Reminds me of my car. Red seatbelts. This ain't no Mr. Organic edition though. But yeah. Quad pipe on these holes. And here we go, we have a Rubicon that's all dressed up with all of the accessories, lifted suspension, bigger tires, doors gone, bike rack. So that's one thing about Jeeps, you can always customize them into a bunch of stuff that people are obsessed with Jeeps for that reason.
Entertaining.
And we're here.
My old car. Lit.
So she went from one of these to a BMW X3. Which one do you like better?
Okay, I still think this car looks sick, sporty, nice. The Escalade by far. Best, for sure.
So it's a cool little SUV, cool little entry-level SUV. This is a limited edition, so it has like a nice interior, whatever. There's a lot of options you can get with it. Panoramic roof. Nice little wheels on it. It is 4x4, so Jeep prides themselves on 4x4 and being able to off-road almost all of their vehicles. So it's a nice little whip. But in this trim, what is this? Limited 46,000. So it's not cheap by any means, but cute little truck. But yeah, this thing is a beast, man. This will be a beautiful daily. What do you guys think? Trackhawk as a daily? Let's see what else we have in here. Where the Hellcat's at? It's another version of the Jeep. As you can see again, that one has like white seats. This is the new one that's gonna be the new trim that's gonna be coming out, the Mojave. So this trim is gonna sit above the Rubicon. So you're gonna have the Rubicon, and then the Mojave is gonna be the top of the line. Grand Cherokee. I'm even bored with Jeep in this Grand Cherokee. This Grand Cherokee been the same since like 2014. We're ready for a new design now. This one, as seen here, 68,000. So they're not cheap. Let's give us something new. Of course, we got all the Rams here. I'm not a big pickup guy, but some of these pickups do look mean. I like this one. Whatever this trim is, I like it with the white grille. This has the Hemi. I wonder if it has the... Yeah, it has the big 9-inch screen in it, so it's a sport. 70,000 for a 1500. And then we got like all these different versions, like Rebels and all these different lift gates and accessories. This is the Ram Rebel. And again, this is a 2500 Power Wagon. So again, they all have this big 9-inch screen. And here we have a 50th anniversary Challenger. Has the shaker. This is just SRT, it's a 392, so you're gonna get about like 485 horsepower. But again, 50th anniversary, so it's a little bit, it's a scat pack. Has a couple of little extras, but not my cup of tea. Everybody knows I'm a Charger person. So this right here is what I've been trying to catch up to at a dealership. I don't know, guys. I'm still thinking like this thing looks pretty mean. Would you give up your Maserati for this? Oh man. So this is a 2020 Dodge Charger Hellcat Daytona. They only made 501 of these, and I think only like I think only like 50 something of these actually are coming to Canada. So out of the 501 that they made, we're only getting a few in Canada. I don't know, from the back, this thing's mean, y'all. Like, I'm really considering giving up my Maserati for one of these. I don't know. Comment below. Comment below. Would you give up your Maserati for a Hellcat? So this is a 4-door Mustang that's electric. Looks pretty interesting in person. Definitely not for me though. So there's
Get locker for you. Hey, close the door. You get the full effect.
Toyota Supra GR. It's a very unique looking car. So remember, I keep on talking about how a lot of companies haven't changed much or haven't done anything special. This is something, even though they had to partner up with BMW to do it, but this is something that's new and exciting. So Toyota did good by bringing this back out. I think it's going to be big for them. Everything else in here is pretty much the same. We have all these TRD package, 4Runners and stuff for off-road. In case you haven't seen it yet, that's the new Navigator that came out last year. And then this is the Nautilus. So this is I guess this is like the Lincoln version of the Edge. It's like the same size as the Ford Edge, but of course Lincoln. So a bit more luxurious. This is the popular one. This is the Aviator. So this is a step down from the Navigator. What do you think about how this looks? It has a nice look to it. It's not too big, so it's not as big as the Navigator, but it's still roomy and has a nice fresh look to it. I'm kind of digging this. I think if you put a nice set of wheels on this, that's really all this would need. Let me check out the back while nobody's in there. So you got the nice sound system, captain's chairs. There's a third row. Here's what the back looks like. So it has all the new Lincoln stuff. Big screen. Yeah. You're the good luck guys?
Yes, 48 laws of power manifested. I believe. What are we doing this? Flicarguy? Yes.
Set up right
You
here. It
see?
takes 2 minutes whatsoever, and you guys are done.
Manifestations.
I'm telling you.
Manifestations. So here's the star for Chevrolet. C8 Corvette that everybody's been waiting for. They did finally go into production a couple of weeks ago, so people will start getting.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Patricia, and I'm a product specialist here. And we're going to talk about all things Corvette for a minute or two. So if you've been walking through the display and you've noticed this beautiful rapid blue gem in the center, we're just going to give it an overview, answer some questions. If you have any questions, by all means, we'll answer them. Otherwise, I'll tell you what we've done here. This is the newest, fastest member of the Chevrolet family. This is the 2020 Corvette Stingray hardtop convertible. And what makes that especially special is that we've never built a hardtop convertible in our history of Corvette, so it's the first one of its kind. It'll go up and down in as little as 16 seconds and can be actuated at a speed of up to 48 kilometers per hour. So if you're driving down the street and it's a cloudy day and those clouds part and the sun comes down and you want to bask in that beautiful vitamin D, push the button, the roof comes down, stores away, and just enjoy the sunshine. Then speaking of fast, have you met my new V8 in its new home behind the drivers? That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the legend of the Chevrolet small block continues right here with the 6.2 LT2 V8. It's all new, and what makes it all new is that every V8 is now equipped with a dry sump oil system because we're regularly going to exceed acceleration into the 1G category, so we want to make sure all that lifeblood is in the right spot. Of course, we always equip all...
So I'm just gonna breeze through Cadillac real quick. My little bro loves Cadillac, so I'll give him a quick look. This is that XT5. So this is your mid-size joint. NFC, a lot of digital stuff. Look at the mirror, it's like edgeless. Interior is real nice. Right? Then you have the entry level, you have the XT4, which is smaller. So we have the XT4, XT5, and then the XT6. This is my favorite looking one. You don't think this looks good? Huh? Look at the front. I don't like the wheels, but like look how mean the front looks. I like it.
Hey, what?
I'm gonna go. So this is the interior. How do you open this? I like it. And then you have the CT5V. Is this a real V or just giving the V name out? Twin turbo V6, 10 speed, 360 horsepower. So this isn't a true V with the crazy horsepower. Still a good looking car. And then this is the big news. So this is the 2021 Escalade. Now I was hoping to get a look inside for you guys, but I guess because it's not released, it's too new. They have it up on this little pedestal, but this is a 2021 joint. Looks super massive in the front, and this screen is stupid. I don't know if you can see. Let me see if I can zoom in. The screen is crazy. I'm gonna go around so you can see it better, but this is what it looks like from the back. So again, this is a 2021 model year, so this is what it's gonna look like moving forward. the big news to me is this screen. Like this screen inside is crazy. It curves around. As you can see people behind. Let me get up a bit closer here. So as you can see the screen curves all the way around. So that's crazy. They're finally catching up on some of this screen action. It's a quick little Huracan Spider. So this is actually an Evo. So this is the 2020 Huracan Evo Spider. So you notice I've covered this car before, but just for you guys that missed that video. So they basically took the Performante, took the exhaust from the Performante, and only thing this car is different from the Performante is the actual aerodynamics of it is different, but they made it louder, took the exhaust and everything, and now you have the best version of the Huracan so far.